It's finally here.
Yeah, we already said that.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Knowing, I don't think he's the type for traps.
That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I hope at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his view. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You guys have to win. Alright, let's see here.
Here's where we are now.
That's my trad. Okay.
This place here. You would pursue peril.
Great.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
Yeah!
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back,
Your Highness!
It's a way more fitting entry to fly in.
We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally. This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince.
Yeah, I don't think knowing...
Still, I suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second
Okay.
place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis, there's nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with the saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness.
There's also the fact that she was a kid when this happened.
We owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have come, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You gotta kill all the idiots who believe.
Ah, right.
Right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head.
It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Yeah.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But stay.
Only a bad move.
Royal Highness, the Prince has arrived. Wow, and Lady Juna as well.
Nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
All the customers say they're...
Yeah, we're back.
I was surprised at how popular you are.
We've all been working hard.
Yeah, I need to learn to do that too.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for
As I
months.
said,
Not the kind
Fake
of power any of us wanted.
eyes.
But
You
will this
have
fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful, knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor to serve.
Wow. Listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose the prince thing is rubbing off on you, but it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you.
Dang it,
Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I thought... But it takes me back. I mean, you and he were best friends. Felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this...
Oh, that's interesting.
Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right? It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
So yeah, we're not unlocking whatever that final archetype is until we pass Luis. That's how I know this is the end.
Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
So?
Jesus Christ. Alright.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really
Damn.
got their elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Damn.
Good morning.
You're
Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
they summoned you without a catalyst.
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax. And don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, give him hell.
Let's head there.
All right.
Can we talk?
Just sublime.
All right then.
Let's go. Hey,
Hello there.
You, source of mind, the prime test source of business. Yeah. Alright. Damn, okay. And this is a discount day too. Who am I bringing with me?
now? What now?
Magic guard, okay. Increases magic skill attack. Strength and hit rate of synthesis. Okay.
All right. All right.
The all right.
All right.
Okay. I can't dodge at all. That's gonna be a problem, but okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right. All right.
Assassin, shield blessing.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Sure, I want to try doing my own thing here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Had to deal with some dude.
Oh.
Indeed.
You slash when you hit by your miss.
Good.
What now?
Hmm. Okay, if I need the guard, though. So if I attack more so base stats power at 50, yeah. Sure.
All right then. What now?
To greater heights. A new means of protection. I've acquired a new power.
I guess with Hulkenberg here, it's more like, what else do I bother putting here? And...
All right. All right.
Sure.
What now?
Nice. Use evasion against fire, sure. Okay. It's electricity. Yeah. Grace, that's right. Using its 5. First pride. Let's scroll. It's scroll. Fire attack strength. Alright. Okay, so yeah, the whole thing is really just kind of...
Alright then. Go.
Closure.
Yo! Oh, okay. Never mind that. Yes! That's fucking great. Oh, okay. I know I keep saving, but seriously, that just completely changes the whole scope of the whole thing, because now both of them have a fire weakness that does not exist any longer. Wow! I'm glad I got rid of it. Yeah! Woo! Boy, am I glad I got rid of that. Anyway. Alright.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
A half hour preparing for this fight. It's like... I think at the end of the day, I feel like if you're gonna get a number, you're
Ready?
always. Yo, I'm so glad I stole those 2 pieces of equipment.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, Crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now. Any time.
I disagree. Hit the win. I disagree.
So the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
I have to. Our relationship's different. I know because the
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince.
Alan, you are incredible.
His strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his
You're very
power.
brave, and I'm not doing that. Popular
Will it
vote.
be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power.
I don't honestly like any of my answers there.
My gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! Milord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his
All
way.
right.
If you crown him king,
I have to.
I know the country will
No.
burn. Rella said as much.
People,
I envy
do
you.
not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing.
Wait.
A world without inequality. And I
You
shall
don't have
gladly
to worry
offer
about
my
that.
shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words. Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come.
All right.
Finishing this, here and now.
I won't hold back!
Here.
Oh wait.
Thanks. This'll be over soon enough.
Oh.
The time has come. We're finishing this, here and now.
Louise Squeeburns at level 6. Oh, she has level 60. That's not that bad.
Come forth, royal soul!
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
How's this?
That helped.
Everyone is counting on me.
Oh no. Oh great. Well, that's embarrassing, because I thought I could, That's embarrassing. Alright. He's Squeeburn. He's straight. Guy. Alright. I'm not giving up. Alright. Okay. Yeah. That was me being dumb.
What now?
That was me being dumb, my party. I didn't realize I didn't actually.
All right then. Go.
Regular usual. There we go. Alright. I love it. Why do you care about this? Alright, all is ready.
You, who claim to be the prince.
The power to rule everything.
Exactly right. Power.
But the true power always have power to save.
Now let me ask you, my gathered people.
Alright.
Come then.
The time has come.
Come
We're
forth,
finishing
royal
this,
soul!
here and now. Persona Master!
Alright.
Let's keep cool.
Thanks.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it. Samurai!
Is everyone all right? Come! Not to the rear guard, with blade in hand!
Push turns. coercion. Okay, fine.
You've got several ailments slowing you down.
Soul Hacker! Let me help.
And when it has buffed critical hit rates.
Thank you. Thanks. Persona Master! Going for the weak spot!
I shall fight as the noble I am.
All right.
Serve the enemy. Come! I stand waiting.
I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge.
My strength.
Ready!
Hulkenberg, you've got several ailments
By
slowing
this
you
power.
down.
Wind!
We settle this here.
Persona Master! This might sting.
And here you go. You're weak to win now.
I can't afford to hold back. I shall vanquish evil. Guards up, and I will.
For all that we strive for. Strike me if you dare.
Well, have Hulkenberg defense again. Shelter formation makes everyone get some more defense.
Fiona's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Oh.
Please.
Woo! Okay.
Juna, are you okay? You look like you're about to drop.
Scour!
There's no weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Master! Going for the weak spot.
Yeah, I guess Raccoon does a lot better here than
Name of
Ants.
justice.
Hulkenberg,
Defy the rule
you've
of
got
strength,
several ailments
then
slowing
die
you
by
down.
it. Come!
I stand waiting.
We settle this here.
Take it!
My thanks.
Trust me.
That helped.
I will annihilate you! Can you
Treasure
enjoy
Sword,
it?
Iconic Affinity. Alright.
I strike to kill!
Hulkenberg's guard is down. I call upon a royal soul. Maybe not.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Persona Master! This might sting.
Here you go. One time we use the wind.
Now
There is
they're
no
weak to something
escape from
new.
me. Are you prepared? Guards up, and I forward. We settle this
Justice
here.
prevail. Is that all?
It's okay. Wind!
Roll Vortex.
Their weakness.
There is
That's your
no
opening,
escape from
Captain.
me.
Behold this power. Going for the weak spot.
I don't want to escape from you, Luis.
Can you endure it?
So, the sword can change abilities, alright.
Hulkenberg, you've got several
Samurai.
ailments slowing you down.
No, I call upon royal power within. It's time to strike. You
Hulkenberg's
defy
guard
the
is
rule
down.
of strength, then
For all
die
that
by
we
it.
strive for.
I swear, Hulkenberg is literally just a nice proclamation bot.
Royal Soul!
is no escape from me.
This might sting. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either. I will annihilate you!
What?
Can you endure it? I strike to kill! I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge.
Audacity!
Oh, shoot.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Samurai! Guards up, and I'm forward.
Hulkenberg,
Let justice prevail.
slowing you down. Hulkenberg,
Defy
your
the
attack
rule of
power is
strength,
full.
then die by it.
Wind!
Weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Faster! Going for the weak spot.
There is no escape from me. Are you prepared?
What a mess.
This calls for one of these.
Yeah, I won't get the HP back.
That helped.
You get 5 goddamn accents. Okay, darkness this time. Magic evasion. Sick.
Hulkenberg, your attack power's dropped.
Oh, power of heroes! Not now. Behold, we stand together.
Let's do this.
Magic guard.
You defy the rule of strength. Won't hold back. Die by it.
Back bell.
I'll give you the I'll show you. This might sting. Great job, Juna. Now they're
I
weak to
will
something
annihilate you. Can you endure it? Come. accept
Royal
my
coercion.
challenge. I
Uh-oh.
strike to kill. Not good.
Alright.
I call upon royal power within. It's time to strike.
We settle this
Blade
here.
in hand. No, I'm stepping back. For all that we strive for.
Alright.
I will still happen. Wind.
Increase your attack.
Well done.
That's your opening, Captain.
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However,
What? What?
magnificent. You truly have become more powerful.
Are you
I would
serious?
expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa, don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass,
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race, now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
Right, okay.
Humans were those mad monsters? What are you trying to say now? Luis, you dog.
Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer.
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elder are actually humankind?
Oh, so that's why you look normal.
Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
Important anime cutscene.
What's happening?
What is him?
Witness the truth, good people. You would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is.
It's a monster! It's a human! It's going.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Oh, shit. Eh. Well, you know, I don't...
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate. In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Wake up! Wake
Oh,
up!
no. What's going on? What are you?
Are you well?
I had a strange dream.
You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell. Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction.
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire. How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Damn.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it. Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
Damn.
Boys, no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis.
Oh, hey, Adeni's here.
What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Oh. Oh.
Why?
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree
I have no idea what's going on.
is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity.
You have to feel
the
that.
name of this place is
You need to.
familiar only to the few.
You need
who
to
grasp
understand the
its
character
truth.
set.
The ancient
There.
Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
What I really don't get is where the hell...
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by
Where the
surprise.
hell did Louise learn
There
this
can be no
stuff?
surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place.
It's protected.
Meant to deliberately lead people astray.
I can't.
A perfect place to hide.
See.
Gallagher, how fares His Highness? Does the far side mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner.
I'm
not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
Okay, biologically speaking, and you can be like. Alright. Jesus. Okay.
Let's hurry. Let's hurry.
Huh.
Huh? This looks like... Who are you?
Are you all right?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
Why are you even called the shaded person? You already know who that person is.
Why?
Looks like there's some stuff with Gallica we are about to learn as well.
How odd.
Would be responsible.
Clearly in ruins, but it
It
doesn't
would
look
be
like natural
responsible.
decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without
Okay.
so much as a reason.
Okay.
They made an inferno
What?
of the place.
Well.
But why?
Uh-huh.
Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge.
I mean, it fits the rest of Fortin's MO, honestly.
He would have done it just to purge the filthy Elder tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in his cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
What? That...
Uh-oh.
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back.
There.
I doubt he even had
It's
time
not.
to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, The cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I don't like this.
We just immediately got stopped. I don't want the... Hey, you chief.
Russell? You're safe.
Huh? My word.
Oh, you are important.
Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-dressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago...
Can't make assumptions.
Those detestable cursed thorns finally...
You guessed wrong.
I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them
Oh.
gone.
Oh.
It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name
How?
aloud as he did the deed.
You look
For Count
irredeemably
Louis,
evil.
From the moment he
I don't
appeared,
care.
I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the
Kinda.
limelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left with only a smile.
An innocent boy, twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the
Doesn't
prayer
matter.
room for now, at the end of the cave.
He has a way to
He
get breath.
rests just this way.
This doesn't matter.
You're coming,
Words.
aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy
You're
candidate
kidding.
who claimed to be His
You're
Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
You're not a knight. Mm-hmm.
I'm a little worried.
No! Oh, hey, it's the voice that gave us the personas.
Long have I waited.
You must hurry. The time has come. All was for this day. There is still time.
Bless me. Alright, what's the deal with the prince and the main protagonist? We can buy stuff from you. That means... we can buy.
This way.
Yeah, your obsession of all my did.
No. Your Highness.
Wouldn't matter. What's the other one retention? Doesn't matter. Leaving it.
Why?
Worst thing we can do is have
I
Luis
didn't
learn
realize anyone
that.
still remained to weep over this child.
The draft.
Gallica.
You had not defeated. So you
Lady
can say,
Gruide. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
Those wretches you
orphan from the place. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room.
oh wow, you are also
We moved
important.
him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What?
Her Majesty. Oh, you know. Wait, the Queen?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother?
Is the Queen the person we've been listening to the whole time?
To us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames.
Honestly, that's the whole.
Her life, her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see...
Oh, stop and think about
this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty
What's the deal with the protagonist?
and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course. Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
It came to nothing.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all a mistake.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince...
He lies dead before me.
Thy dream stands unfulfilled. Thou art adrift in the depths, and despair hath claimed thee. Oh, alas. I believed thee ready to realize the truth. Ready to confront thy truest trial.
The prince and the hope that rested upon him was no more. The banner they strove to raise fell to ruin. Unity forged among allies and promised to the people was a fleeting hope. The opportunity passed. Only Luis, a sworn enemy, remained to take the throne.
Damn.
And then
it'd be like that, though.
Inevitably, the day came. The authority of the king's magic, along with the royal scepter, were passed into Luis's wanting hands. That was the day fantasy died. No one knows what became of the kingdom thereafter. All that is certain is that none of their names, not even those of the heroes, passed into history. All else vanished, untold.
And that was the bad ending, everyone. I'll be right back. Gonna take a bathroom break.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know, just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
Let's resume. Now we've seen the bad ending, and I've gotten me a new order of noodles.
Is not yet ended.
This for
It all Gallica and thee sought to take
in the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse.
He is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
And this is where it ends.
Art thou certain? Is this truly where thy road ends? Then I ask, thy sole mission was to save the prince.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber.
I almost thought about trying to see if there was a second bad ending, but really, it's probably just a different way to get to the bad ending.
His soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think, to name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes, thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life,
And that's why Gallica didn't understand why you
all
thought.
that had been bestowed was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company.
As well.
And the void
Yeah.
enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
Yeah, I'm just.
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey. The friendships made. The trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
Do you mean...
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
Ah.
I am
The prince.
So you actually were the prince the whole time. There wasn't really much else that made any sense. You were either the prince or you were like a persona the prince summoned.
But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
Yo, okay. So...
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Holy crap. I accidentally had this image spoiled for me, but I had no context of what it was about. Now I know. I genuinely was still caught off guard by the nature of the plot twist.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
It's mind-blowing.
Really, you? How... I mean, how do you feel?
I feel a bit... lighter.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself, but I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else.
Oh!
Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
No great aptitude.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Then I hereby pronounce your sentence.
Give the poor knight a break, will you? You've been by her side all this time. You of all people know how much she's gone through for you.
This time,
damn,
I
Louise.
will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud.
Oh yeah, Grius Grius. There we go.
What are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
Bad This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on
It was
bended
not
knee. You mangled
I
the
enjoy.
royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
Holy crap.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, that
Even having
too.
it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember. I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired...
Oh, that's actually pretty
I had a vision
cool.
of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
The sun and the air. Can't put it on that one the same.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Now what am I to do?
Oh, what happened to all my money? God damn. This is all gone. Holy shit. Oh no, I guess that's just me being naturally broke.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
Oh.
Tribe. So Luis.
So damn.
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like humans, pretty much.
And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart.
Yeah.
More than that.
Hell of a way to get back to that point.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
It beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia.
Okay, so, yeah, that's disgusting. That's horrible. But that makes a lot more sense now.
Breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, When the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed. But its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
Damn it.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
And besides,
stop. Ultimate Persona Awaken. The Prince Archetype. The name of this one had spoiled for me, but again, I had no context for it. And in that case, the spoiler is when I looked up for myself.
let's fight.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Okay.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait! What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
Okay, so Luis was born in this village from the Chardius family, the Caradrius family.
Chaos may be calmed. It can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very
Damn, does it though? We are still in Atlas game at the end of the day.
If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then the fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
Oh my god, this Nereus's running animation looks so stupid. Okay. Mountain particles reduce my feelings of anxiety. Melancholism that alters even the physical appearance of such can occur. There are actually increasing cases of melancholism of other people. Alright. Okay, so igniters are power limiters. Yeah. That's pretty. Perfect magic and its can opener. Presumably from fools through circulating or playing with Magla, are feature causing extreme melancholism. It provides a glimpse of its true origin and world visions, among other things. Okay. Rare magic of the previous king. Dios was attained by top-ranking Kulis. When this developed, the war came out the protection magic no longer served the purpose of lift altogether. As a result, it is from Apostolos force. It was as possible. Alright. Alright.
What now? What now?
Oh, even the pause menu changed.
Ultimate power.
Okay. Find that ultimate hero embodiment. Okay.
Ultimate power.
Alright, here we go. Quadrant chase. Alright, so the thing about my characters I don't think I ended up having to look up if there was an ultimate archetype to look forward to, because I didn't want to be in a situation where my main character couldn't take full advantage of it. But the prince has no weaknesses and 3 resistances. And his ultimate skill does extreme physical almighty damage to one enemy. Royal Sword. The Chronicle of the End, huh? 3 Royal Archetypes, okay.
found new power.
And improves the casters by 3 ranks for 3 turns, so it's even better. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Right?
New skills, new possibilities.
Yeah, no, this is not.
I found new power.
That's 4 turn icons, but can only use once about. Shit. Okay. Yeah, we can. Okay. Jesus. Jesus Christ. All right. All right then. Let's go deal with this fool. Okay.
No.
Yeah, no, wherever that truly was, you weren't going to be worth his time anyway. I'm sorry, wherever that truly was, you should not have needed to concern yourself with trying to stop him. Let's go.
Stop! You. Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
Remember, this is a guy who is such a Luis zealot. He would not attack a portrait of Luis.
He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What do you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit for
I love Winnick!
Fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse.
And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong. Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Alright, let's beat this guy up.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Oh yeah. It's Zeus the protagonist. You can change it. It can act as support while synthesis skills. Neat traits, but none of skills will be transferred.
Alright, take it down and then get after Zorba.
Let's see. Creeps once per battle. Where do I even start?
This'll be over soon enough. Behold this power. This might be too much.
I'm ready whenever. Right, let's make this fun.
Ooh. My enemies.
Tell wouldn't it? All right. Hold on.
Oh. 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 Great.
General. Call me yeah.
There I go again being stupid. Okay.
For all that we strive for. Not now. Huh, take this.
I won't hold back.
The blade's edge.
I'll give. I call upon a royal soul.
Okay, let's do this. Let's split some heads. Never mind. General! This'll be cold.
Paladin!
If I die.
Don't push yourself too hard,
go.
Anyone get on healing duty. Prince.
Oh shit.
Wizard. Freeze over.
I won't die.
General! Freeze! Observe the with blade in hand!
It's okay.
We'll do this together! Tis yours.
Royal sword.
No holding back!
I'll show you.
Come in!
This is the end.
Oh no, it's that thing at the beginning of the game. It's the boss in the beginning of the game.
Shield. We gotta do something about those apples. Too many people locked out. Or this'll get ugly. Let me handle those. You sure? Come on, not like this.
All that we strive for!
Please.
Right there! I won't hold back!
Yeah, okay. I'm taking the dive here because I messed up my strategy. Again. God, I'm so forgetful.
This is nothing.
Let me handle those. You sure? Come on, not like this. Someone, help, please.
It's okay.
I'll cut through!
Hurts badly, not yet. Someone heal her.
Right there!
Come on, not like this. Someone help, please. More apples? Quick, knock them off again. Let me handle the. You sure? Come on, not like this. Someone help, please. Let me handle those. You sure? Come on, not like this. Someone help, please.
Well, man, I don't understand why his hatred.
He's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. Let me handle those apples.
He's repeating everything. Hold us. There.
You sure?
No one. Can we just get? Yeah, it's a little.
Someone help, please.
It's a little. It's a little. I don't know, it's a little weird. Oh my god.
Not like this. Someone help him back up.
Right there!
So this is where it ends.
Will you yield?
What now?
Okay. Now I have the party I want. We'll start with Heroes proving, because it's better Heat Riser.
I'll give you the performance of a light. Guards up!
I'm ready whenever.
Okay. What we want to do is use Wanton Destruction to inflict the weakness of Strike.
It's up to you now.
Get wrecked! Studio left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
Is that all?
Okay.
Let justice prevail. Paladin!
Strike me if you dare.
It's okay. We can do this.
Okay. Alright.
Let's set it up.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Hiden Iceberg.
How's that? Don't underestimate me. Defending for now. More apples? Quick, knock them off again.
Okay.
Follow my lead.
Outcry Tackle.
Strike true.
Because of the weakness you create, Outcry Tackle will take care of the fruits and get us a weakness attack.
My bad. Is everyone all right?
Alright.
With blade in hand.
Hmm.
Is that all? I will fight with pride. We'll do this together. Is there another way? I'm all prepared.
Jesus.
Get him!
Another
Freeze.
Hiden Iceberg.
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. Wizard! No need to worry.
That helped.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again.
Let's split some heads. Go!
Studio left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
Block, draw aggro, then I will.
Let's go.
Heroes proving again.
Come on, follow me. Watch me. You can count on me.
Heal up.
I owe you one.
Stay insane in a fight? About bloody time.
Outcry Tackle.
Let my powers support you. I like doing that.
Beat him down,
I've
Vasily.
sworn oath of knighthood. For all that we strive for. Let's stay calm. Let's set it up.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Still up?
Oh. Soul Stream, okay.
Quick, knock them off again. Regenerate the head weakness. Here comes another round of wind attacks. Legs are back to normal. Ah, we'd only just taken them out.
Oh, Jesus.
Heal. We gotta do something about those apples. Let me handle those apples.
Yeah, sure.
All right, leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
I knew you'd help.
Trust me.
Thanks. Who should I beat down first? All right.
Let's see.
Split some heads.
Strike! Left him wide open. I see that weakness.
I stand waiting.
Their attack against me. Hey, look! Counter. Alright, this should be it, so we'll use Hero's Cry.
Don't underestimate me. Guards up!
I'm ready whenever. You better be ready.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down.
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes! Is that all?
Behold, I walk a royal path. We'll do this together.
Go!
No holding back.
Royal Sword. Oh, that actually looks like a goddamn Excalibur from Fate. It really does. Jesus. Wing God's Gale.
A halfway decent result.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
I didn't know I had it in me.
The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice don't go overnight. None could accomplish that, but we don't believe in things can change, they will.
My life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes. By our
We stand together, or together we fall.
Ends up king.
Then
He
don't.
sends in all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Oh, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Wow. When you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
The mystical fairy, Gallica.
Okay, what? I had no idea what the names of these two archetypes are.
Bond has become a
What are their names?
forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
Alright, Elemental, Master, and Warlock. During squad battles may gain extra turn like... Wait, yeah, okay. We just get all these press turns now. Elemental Master. And Warlock.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head. By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your
I don't want to say anything about
when
this.
you were still just a kid.
Yeah,
I wonder what your parents wanted you to
But
get from reading it.
it's enough.
What they hoped for you.
Right, because it's pretty cool.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself. The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
Yeah. So-Called 2 was based on the old world, but from the ruin. So the book traces the trajectory of each true ideals we're striving for.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions.
So Moore has no idea what the hell to say about it.
King, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruiday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken.
Oh shit.
He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Right.
It's pretty sad.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again, as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks...
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all?
Okay, more. What's your secret?
I swear I've heard it before, and I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the Ascension of Kings.
As more visit the ancient Elden Sanctum.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Okay,
All our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
We can't give up. Stand strong to the end. Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in me eyes now.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Okay.
But isn't that...
This place here.
Here's...
Okay. I'm gonna end it off here, and I'll just come back to this place when we, reload. I'll end it here. I'll just replay the game until we get back to this spot of hanging the Grand Trad. And I'll see you all next time. Because I need some goddamn sleep. And man, again, these revelations and hits keep on coming. Holy crap.